Okay, this is going to be a short video detailing the hazards of working in liquids in very cold weather. And what I'm going to do, buried beneath that pot there, is my test samples. And I'm going to take these guys, set them up on top of my storage bin, and take temperature readings of the liquids inside. Now, the one thing people don't realize sometimes, they see it, but they don't realize it, is that whenever it's very cold and you see something that's liquid, the liquid is going to be pretty much the same temperature as the atmosphere. So it can, so let's say that you have a liquid, let's say that it's 0 degrees Fahrenheit outside and you have a liquid, the liquid is going to be around 0 degrees Fahrenheit as well. Water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's going to be substantially colder than water. And the test subjects today will be water, which is in here. This is 30 weight motor oil. This is a 50-50 mixture of water and antifreeze. And this is gasoline. As you can see, they're clearly liquid. And I can tell you that it is well below 32 degrees Fahrenheit out here. So let's just brush this off. Okay, and today's readings will be performed by the Dixon 2500 thermocouple thermometer. Okay, as you can see, it is 19.8 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, it's moving around a little bit. I guess it's catching my the heat from my body. Okay, it's reading 17.5. First up is water, which is solid as a rock. Okay. This old girl wants to give me a little bit of trouble this morning. Okay, for the frozen water, it's reading approximately, it's going up slightly. And that could be as a result of my hand holding this for such a long time now, but I don't know. It's reading approximately 25.4, but once again, there's a lot of exposed space here. I can't totally immerse it, so the reading on that is false. But just to be clear, this is frozen while the others are still liquid, and I think that that is the most important takeaway from this exercise. Okay, let's do the antifreeze first. Okay, this is just a 50-50 mixture of water and antifreeze. It's clearly liquid. So when we immerse that, it's reading 21.1 degrees. It's fluctuating a little bit. Okay, I hope the video camera's picking that up, because I can't see it. Alright, so the antifreeze is reading 21 degrees plus. Okay, let's go for the gasoline next. Okay, the gasoline is reading 19.6 degrees Fahrenheit. This is just your standard run-of-the-mill, slightly weathered gasoline. And this is straight 30 weight motor oil. Okay. And one of the reasons why I'm doing this last, it's the most viscous of the liquids and will be the hardest to clean off. Okay, and the straight 30 weight motor oil. Is reading, still going up. It's at 16.9, 17.1, 17.5, 17.8. And that's reading approximately 20.5. It stabilized at 20.5 degrees Fahrenheit. So all of these liquids are in liquid form and are at a lower temperature than water. So if you were to immerse your hands in this stuff, let's say that you're working on a small engine of some sort, and you were to immerse yourself or immerse part of your body, your hands particularly, you'll make yourself much more highly susceptible to frostbite by having your hands immersed in a liquid that is colder than water. And that can be very dangerous, particularly if you're in a place or situation where you do not have access to medical facilities. So I just thought I'd do this short demonstration while the temperature allowed. And one of the reasons I believe why these samples were in excess of the actual ambient temperature outdoors is that they were shielded from the cold first. They were not directly exposed to the atmosphere. But the only reason why I did not directly expose them to the atmosphere was because I did not want them to become insulated from the actual atmosphere by snow. Unfortunately, even as they were sitting under the bowl, there was a layer of snow covering most of the bowl. So that was actually insulating the samples from the actual ambient temperature. So while the experiment wasn't quite what I had expected or anticipated or actually wanted, I actually wanted it to be down to the actual ambient temperature or closer to the ambient temperature, which it wasn't that far off actually. But there's probably a little bit of insulation going on there as well. Alright, thanks for watching, and any questions, comments, concerns, observations are always welcome. And this was somewhat of an ad hoc experiment. We don't get down to these temperatures very often, so I just tried to take advantage of it while I could. And that's one of the reasons why I only had 3 glass vials versus a plastic vial. In any case, if it had been a glass vial, I would not have filled it completely to the top. Just giving room for the water to expand as it freezes. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.